Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through a winter candlelight yoga practice. As we get set up for our class today, if you'd like to grab a mat, please do so. These props are not a necessity for class, but if you would like to have the yoga blocks, exercise blocks out, please feel free to grab them. Also, we have a blanket here for a little bit of support and for the body during the class. If you'd like to have those out, please do so, but they are not a necessity for practice. As we go through our class, we'll be doing a variety of seated stretches. We'll find our way into table for stretches and then down on our backs. So if you need to adjust your screen, please do so. Also, if you would like to enhance your experience, you can grab some candles. I really love these flameless battery operated candles for safety, so feel free to grab those to enhance your experience. And today we'll be doing a 20-minute practice for relaxation. So we'll work on techniques for relaxing the mind and the body, and we'll flow through some really nice full body stretches to bring that relaxation into the body and into the mind. This practice will be great for finding that alignment for mind and body. So why don't we start it today? We will find a comfortable seated position. If you would like to use some props as you sit, feel free to set yourself up. So I enjoy sitting on a block, and our blocks have the three heights. So middle, high, we have our high height. The middle height works for me. And if you sit on a block or if you sit on a blanket, it helps to lift your knees. It helps to lift your hips rather a little higher than your knees. So it can help to take some pressure off of your knees. It also helps your pelvis to roll forward and helps to elongate the spine. And if you're sitting with the legs crossed, just get nice and comfortable here. We'll take some time just to close the eyes. Begin to connect to our body, our breath, the present moment. Feel yourself gently breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Taking a full inhalation, taking a full exhalation. And then as we go through the class today, trying to carry your connection with the breath with you. Allowing for the breath to be deep and full. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. We'll start by gently releasing our neck and shoulders. Let's start by extending our left hand up and over. Reach for the right side of your head. Take a full breath here to lengthen and gently soften your left ear to your left shoulder. You don't want to move with force here, but it's just that gentle suggestion of the ear to the shoulder. Letting that go. Left hand lowers, right hand lifts. Reach for the left side of the head, lengthen, and then gently soften on exhale. Maybe notice if the stretch feels very similar on this side of the neck to the first side of the neck that we worked on. Letting that one go. Hand relaxes. Left hand up and over. Gaze to the underarm on the left side and then gently draw your head into the stretch. Full breath in here. Full breath out here. Left hand lowers, neck realigns, right hand floats up, over. Gaze to the underarm on the right side and gently encourage the head into the stretch. As you exhale, just melt away any tension here that you might be holding onto. And let that one go. Realign through the back of the neck. Right hand lowers down to the mat. Left hand comes up and over, bringing us into a stretch for the spine and also a shoulder opener. See if you can spin your left shoulder back, right shoulder under, almost like you can shine your heart right up to the sky. Core engages, come through to center, left hand lowers, right hand lifts. Try to ground into the right sitting bone. Lengthen through side body, through arm, through fingertips. Back through to center. If you have your legs crossed, let's change the cross on the leg. So the leg on the top or in front will be behind. And that'll just help to even out the muscles there. Let's bring our hands at hearts and we'll do a rounding of our back body. So chin to chest, round your back. Let your heart float forward. Let the shoulders open up, heart expands. Chin to chest, round the back body. We'll work with our seated cat dog stretch here. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. Lengthen your spine as you exhale. As you inhale, let your shoulders relax from your ears. We'll create that space between the ears and the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades moving down your back. And then on exhale, round the back body. Imagining creating space between the shoulder blades. Let's make ourselves come forward to a tabletop position. And then as you come into tabletop, if you find that your knees are sensitive and you'd like to use a blanket, you can do that for a little bit of padding here. If you don't have a blanket and the knees are sensitive, you can roll your mat up side to side, and you can also take your mat and fold it front to back just to give a little bit more support here. So I'd love to take some time to work with our shoulders. So why don't we start by extending our left hand up towards the sky. So a nice full breath in. And then we'll begin to draw the arm underneath the body. We will relax the side of the head down. And then full inhale, let's bring the hand on up. And we'll exhale, we're gonna float it down. And we'll just go 3 more times here with the breath. So nice opportunity just to play with the breath, maybe trying to find length as you inhale, find length as you exhale. As you release the arm underneath the body, let's take a moment to pause here. So the arm will thread under. You can just relax the side of the head down. We'll take some breath here. Nice, deep full inhale and exhale. Feel free to stay where you're at. If you'd like to challenge yourself, you can work a little bit with the balance. So you could straighten out your right leg, maybe have your toes on the ground. There is an option to lift your right hand up. And then just breathing here, a deep inhalation and deep exhalation. We are going to lower the knee down. We'll take our hand down. Left hand will sweep to the sky and we will circle out through the shoulder here. So maybe find large circles, maybe find smaller circles here. And reverse will flow in the other direction. And coming back into our tabletop position, we'll be right on our hands and knees. Working through our spine, let's lower the stomach, lift the heart. We'll engage our core, neutral spine, and then look up your right shoulder. So you're gonna look back for your right toes. We'll come back to center. Let's do a little rounding here of our back body, chin to chest. Back to center, neutral spine, gaze off your left shoulder. And back to center. We'll lower the stomach. We're going to lift the heart. So 4 movements of the spine here. Core engages. Let's take gaze to the left to start. So we'll look off to the left, back for those left toes. Neutral spine, chin to chest, round through your back. Neutral spine. And then gazing off your right shoulders. Take a look back for your right toes. We'll bring ourselves back to our neutral tabletop position. Right hand extends to the sky. Nice full inhale here. And then gently soften the arm under. And then we'll take a full breath in. Let's reach up, stretch up. Let it go. And 3 more times with the breath here. And then when you feel that that is complete, let's relax the arm under. We'll relax the side of the head down. We'll take time here to pause. Deep full inhale, deep full exhale. And left hand, we can lift it to the sky if you'd like a little more shoulder stretch. Option to straighten that leg out. Lots of variations here, so you can definitely make the stretch your own. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's begin to relax down. We'll take a full inhale here. We can sweep our hand up. Let's create a little circular movement. So we can just circle out through the shoulder. And reverse. And then we'll reset back to center. Let's take our left hand up. We'll do a little circular movement. And reverse. Good. Let's bring ourselves back to a tabletop position. We'll take a full breath here, and then let's take it into seated. So we'll just sweep our feet to the right or the left. We will extend our legs out in front. Try to get nice and grounded in the right and left sitting bones. You can always walk it out a little bit here. Feel free to flex your feet, create that activation in the legs. We'll take a nice full inhale here. Exhale, let's come on down. We'll soften forward. And then as you're softening, let your eyes close. As you exhale, just allow for yourself to drop in a little deeper. So on your exhale, hearts can soften down. Stomach can soften down to the legs. Gently scan your body. Where are you holding on to tension? Letting that tension go as you exhale. Flowing up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Let's make our way down onto our back. Knees are going to come to our chest, arms, hands around knees or shin. Gentle rock to the right, gentle rock to the left. Release your knees to the left. We'll bring ourselves into a spinal twist here. So knees can soften to the left. Right shoulder can relax down towards the mat. Gaze off your right shoulder. And breathe here. Breathe into the twist. For the low back, mid back, upper back. And then releasing from the upper, mid, low back. Let's take an opportunity to engage the core. We'll begin to bring our knees back through center. You can hug them right up into the chest. And then we'll gently drop the knees to the other side. Maybe left shoulder relaxes down. Gentle gaze off the left shoulder, then closing the eyes. Allow for a gentle scan of the body. Where are you holding on to tension? And you let that tension go as you exhale. And let's gently unwrap the twist, returning onto your back. Knees to your chest, arms, hands around knees or shins. Circling the low back out on the ground here a bit. Just allowing for some movement, maybe feeling a little massage on the low back from the ground with each movement here. And reverse. We will circle in the other direction. Gently releasing. Taking a moment to come into Shavasana, which is our relaxation pose of class. For Shavasana, legs can relax and arms can relax. If you find that your back tends to be a little tight, it may feel nice to bend your knees and plant your feet. We're just going to take time here just to let our practice integrate into the mind and the body. I'd like to guide you through a nice visualization of the body relaxing. Allow for the eyebrows to relax. Let go of tension through your jaw. Let the back of your head relax and release. Melt away tension in the back of the neck, the shoulders, arms, and hands. Relax the upper, mid, and low back. Relax your legs. Relax your feet. Let's take a full inhale here and exhale. Gently roll to your side. Rolling to the right or the left, finding a fetal position. Creating a gentle pillow with the lower arm. Press on up, finding our way into a seated position. As you take seated, feel free to cross the legs if that's comfortable for you. Hands can be at heart space in prayer. Closing the eyes or finding a gentle gaze. Thank yourself for practicing yoga today, for doing something so good for your mind, for your body. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed our winter gentle candlelight yoga practice. Have a wonderful day today, and I hope that I get to see you very soon. Take care.